Hey everybody, Laura Sanko here. I'm backstage with Dan Ige. And Dan, that is by far the biggest win of your career, an absolutely incredible performance. 6 wins in a row for you. You just beat Edson Barboza. What's going through your mind, man?
Thank you, Laura. I'm super happy, obviously. 6 wins in a row is not easy to do, and you know, when I woke up this morning and I knew I had to fight Edson Barboza, I knew I was in for a war. That guy is one of the best in the world. He's been around forever. He's been in the top 10, top 5 for the past 10 years. So I knew I had a super tough guy in front of me, and I'm so happy that I got the W tonight.
Round 1, you faced a little bit of adversity, but I heard you say coming into this fight that you were kind of welcoming, like you said, it was going to feel like a scary movie. You were welcoming that storm. And when the storm came in round 1, you responded, but when that's happening, he sat you down there for a second. What's going through your mind there?
You know, he definitely rocked me there. Hit the mat. I just knew, I heard my coach as well. I just kind of had to be cool, calm, and collected in the storm. You know, I welcome the storm. I'm from Hawaii. I've been through many hurricane warnings and tsunami alerts, and you know, I knew you have to stay calm in that moment. So, you know, he came in, he tried to finish me, but I saw every shot coming. I was coherent, and I gathered my thoughts, got back to my feet, and got back to the fight. So, yeah.
Round 2, I mean, you were really putting it together. You came out, I mean, clear. Part of the game plan seemed to be get in his face, you know, crowd the kicker, apply that pressure, and your boxing, your hand speed. What were those adjustments that you were making into round 2 that allowed you to be even more effective with your pressure?
Just the angles, coming in at different angles. You know, I was aware. I had to be on guard at all times. The guy's so dangerous. You know, his kicks. I was just looking out for his kicks. I wasn't too worried for his punches. That's why he did drop me in that first round, because I was more so worried about the kicks. But you know, that's a lesson learned on my part. I got to be aware on every aspect of the game. But I just knew I had to come in, keep pressuring him. You know, there's a blueprint to beat this guy. I knew he put a lot into finishing me, so I had to come back and put a pace on him, and you know, that's what eventually got me the W tonight.
He's a big guy. I mean, I never thought of him as being all that small of a lightweight. And, you know, seeing him out there, he had a very big frame. But you said coming into this fight, you felt like that you would be the stronger and more physical fighter out there. Now that the fight's wrapped up, do you feel like your power transferred and you were able to hang with him in terms of physicality? Definitely.
I mean, the guy was big and strong. When I got in on his hips, like, he felt like he had some crazy leverage. He was strong, but especially in that 3rd round, I just knew I had to push through that little extra barrier and pick him up and get that takedown, eventually seal that round and seal the fight. But he was strong, but I knew I faced many strong guys before. I train with the best guys in the world. I have the best coach in the world, and I'm so happy to be here. 6 fights in a row. It's not easy to do, and I'm on my way to the top.
I was talking to Eric Nixick, your coach, earlier this week about, you know, what stands out to him, what makes you so special in his eyes, and he was talking about your mentality, and a lot of coaches say that, right? But he said, you know, you don't understand. He said, Dan's dad is a Navy SEAL. Tell me the proper term of your dad's rank, but...
Yeah, he's a Master Chief.
A Master Chief, a Navy SEAL Master Chief, and he said he has instilled that mentality in Dan, in terms of, like, if you're trying to drown a guy, you're not going to hold him in the water. You're going to go down in the water and pull him down. And I was thinking about that when you took that body shot. How hurt were you with that body kick?
Yeah, I swear to God, I feel it right now. I still feel that. He hit me real nice to the liver. I tried to hide it.
I mean, you did a pretty good job. You did a pretty good job, but I knew what I was looking for.
Yeah, no, that hurt. But we prepared for that, you know. We've seen Edson go to that body many times, and I knew he was going to go for that body. I wanted to hit his body too, but he got me good. But you know, thankfully I'm here. I got the W. That's all it was. It was just mental toughness and pushing through it.
It was incredible to watch. You also ate, I mean, some of those kicks that he's famous for, but round 3, that takedown, you got the takedown, you ended the round on top, landed some nice shots. How critical do you think that takedown was in this victory?
Super critical. I probably should have done it a little earlier, get that unanimous decision. But you know, that's what fighting is all about. It's just testing yourself. And you know, Edson's probably one of the best strikers, if not the best striker in the UFC. And I went out there and I tested myself on the feet. I wasn't out there shooting for desperate takedowns. I wanted to test myself and to show that I'm one of the best strikers. I'm one of the best complete mixed martial artists. in this division, actually in the UFC. So, you know, I think I showed that tonight, and I'm just happy to keep growing and keep getting better and work my way to the top.
Were you nervous when they were reading out the scorecards, or were you pretty confident that you'd done enough?
I was a little nervous. You never know with the judges, especially, you know, you see a lot of weird fights, especially over here, like the commissions. You don't know. You don't know. The Darren Elkins fight, like, they gave that one Nate 30-27 when, you know, I thought Elkins was doing great in that fight, and, you know, it should have been a split decision, in my opinion. I wouldn't have argued if it went either way as a split decision, but unanimous, like, that was a little surprising. So you never know with the judges, and I really wanted to finish the fight, but, man, the guy's got a better chin at 145. It's crazy.
It is crazy, but you did win, and that is what, and it was an amazing performance. Absolutely incredible. Before I let you go, though, I have a little present for you, but you have to win the, so I guess it's not a present. You have to win it.
Oh, great.
Okay, I realize that islands are not a big deal to you because you live on a beautiful tropical island, but we're all freaking out about Fight Island over here. And we have a beautiful Fight Island t-shirt for you if you get a question right, okay?
Okay.
It's an easy question.
I should get it regardless. I'm an islander.
I mean, I feel like that's accurate. All right, who won what Dana White refers to as the most important fight in UFC history? Who won that fight? The fight that turned the corner for the UFC. It may or may not have been an Ultimate Fighter fight. Really?
The Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner?
Who won?
Oh, Forrest Griffin.
Absolutely, sir. I was going to give you the t-shirt regardless because you earned it.
I was going to say my fight.
I mean,
my fight's the most important fight.
It's the most important fight to you tonight, and it was amazing, and you absolutely deserve this t-shirt. I'm going to throw it to you.
Sweet.
Hopefully. Oh, I almost hit the light again. Oh, I hit the camera. I need to quit throwing this. Dan, anyway, phenomenal win. You looked amazing. I cannot wait to see you out there again. Congratulations. Go enjoy your victory.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. See ya.